Hello everyone, welcome to PythoVibes YouTube channel. In today's video, we will see how to get the count of number of instances created for a class in Python. So we can create any number of instances to the class and we can delete the instances in the middle. And finally, it has to check the count based on the additions and the newly created instances and deleted instances. Based on this, it has to give me the active instances created for this particular class. So we should be aware of two things here. So one should be aware of what is constructor, so how it is working. So if we look at the constructor, this underscore underscore init and underscore underscore init is a constructor, and this will be called when we create an instance for that particular class. And this is the first method it is going to call when we initiate a instance for this class, and this will only accept self as a first parameter, and the other parameters whatever if we wanted to pass that we can pass it to the constructor, and we need to pass those values when we are creating an instance of that class. So this is how the constructor is working. For now, what we will do, if we have to get the count of instances created for a class, we can do one thing. Like you might say that we can initiate one variable and increase that particular element each time when we create a object for that class. Yes, so we can do that. So before that, we need to have an idea of a class variable. What is a class variable and how is it being worked? So basically, a class variable is a variable that is shared among all the instances of a class. So here I will do one thing. I will just maintain one count of instances. Just like this, I will take one variable, and here whenever we create a instance for this class, this constructor will get called, right? So to access the class variable, we will use the class name dot that particular variable. So each time whenever we create a new object, we will increase that count by 1, and we will see if we are getting this output properly or not. Ignore about the deleting the first object as of now. I will do one thing, sample1 dot. To access this in class variable out of this class, I can use this class name dot count of that particular variable name. So if we run it, we are getting 2. That is okay. But we have also written that delete the first instance which we created for sample1 class. So for that, we need to write another method by using one of the dunder methods, underscore underscore delete. So when we call a del function, so internally it is going to call this dunder delete is a dunder function. So that is going to get called, and here we can reduce the count of instances by 1. So this is how it will keep track of all the instances which we are going to create for this sample1 class. So if we look at the code, we can see that 1 is the active number of instances created for this sample1 class. So we can even test it by writing some other instances. We can create extra instances here, like AB I created, C, and then D. So totally we have created 4 instances, and we have deleted 1 instance. That means the first instance. So what are the active instances as of now which has been created? Only 3. So if we check it, we will get the instances of the count instances would be 3 only. So basically here we need to understand a few things, like what is a variable, class variable, and what are the properties. So class variable is actually common for all the instances which we are going to create for a class, and the values will be shared among all the instances of a class. So that is one thing. And next, the constructor part. When we create any instances for that particular class, the first method it is going to call automatically is the constructor init method. So in the init method, we are increasing the count because we have created an instance for that particular class. And the next thing is this delete method. When we try to call this delete one, it is going to internally call this underscore underscore del underscore underscore. So generally this del is going to internally call this dunder method. So in this method we are reducing the count of instance variable by 1, so that it will only give us the active number of instances which we have created for any specific class. So that's all guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, kindly share and subscribe to PythoVibes YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.